We begin tonight with new information about the shooting in Belleview over the weekend. One man was killed and another wounded in a drive-by shooting.
It isn't the first time that deadly shots have been fired at the scene of this shooting. Despite that, TV 20's Chris Gilmore reports residents are trying to resume their normal activity.
And they seem to have no choice but to do just that, with details still trickling in and no named suspects in relation to the deadly shooting.
Well, at first I thought it was thunder, but then I told my wife it's a gunshot.
Bellevue resident Daryl Townsend lives just a few feet from a Sweetbay supermarket, and he says more than one bullet interrupted an otherwise normal Sunday evening that ended with one man dead and another injured.
And there was about 6 shots.
At least one of those shots struck and killed 44-year-old John Hall behind Sweetbay before he was pronounced dead at Monroe Regional Medical Center. Another man, 20-year-old Charles Penny, was struck in the leg during the shooting and has been discharged from Monroe. From what I've heard from the residents today, yesterday afternoon wasn't the first time that gunshots were heard at this address, and also not the first time that a death was recorded on this property.
I've been coming here since the manager was shot years ago.
Nancy Schneider is referring to the murder of former store manager Robert W. Smith in 2005 when this Sweetbay was a cash and carry. Smith was shot and killed by Robert Teddy, a diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic who was finally arrested at a nearby Publix and is now serving a life term in prison. Since that shooting, residents say things have been fairly calm.
This area of Bellevue, is it a violent neighborhood?
No, not usually. You don't hear about it in Bellevue.
Bellevue police have secured a vehicle they believe to be connected to the recent drive-by shooting incident. They recovered a black 1984 Chevy Impala with the words "Child's Play" written along the side. It was recovered at a Silver Spring Shores home that contained multiple firearms. Locals seem unfazed and say they plan on remaining shoppers.
Yeah, I still come here all the time, almost every day.
Neighbors tell me they understand that a security camera caught some of the incident on video, but that it has not been released by authorities. Chris Gilmore, TV 20 News.